but there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are...
Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes, because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You see what I'm getting at here? Have you ever seen a video with 11 million views and 9,000 likes? These are not real people. These are not real views.
What if I told you that some of YouTube's biggest scandals were predicted years before they happened? That while millions of us were clicking, liking, and subscribing, a handful of creators were desperately trying to warn us about what was coming? But here's the thing nobody talks about. We didn't just ignore these warnings. We attacked the people making them. We called them jealous, bitter conspiracy theorists until they were proven right. Here are 7 times YouTubers tried to save us from disasters we couldn't see coming, starting with the one that seemed harmless at the time. In 2019, nearly every major YouTuber was pushing the same sponsor, Honey, the free browser extension that saves you money with coupon codes. Every major YouTuber except one. During a live stream, Markiplier did something that would later save his entire reputation. He voiced his suspicions about Honey.
Everyone listen, I don't know what it is, but I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. On YouTube, they do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me, and I said no, because I just don't trust Honey. Shouldn't they be losing an incredible amount of money considering how much they're saving other people and giving to people? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from? Something's going on there. I don't trust Honey.
He went on to predict that within a few years, there's going to be a great Honey conspiracy. The internet laughed, called him paranoid, conspiracy theorist, missing out on easy money. Fast forward to 2025. Tech reviewer Megalag drops the bombshell that changes everything. Honey wasn't just broken, it was a massive scam. Fake discount codes, stolen affiliate revenue, creators unknowingly losing money while promoting a lie, Mark's paranoid gut instinct, completely vindicated. While every other creator had to issue apologies and explanations, Markiplier stood clean.
I just knew that it didn't feel right. I never took a Honey deal because I didn't trust it. And holy shit, it was so much worse than I ever could have imagined.
His refusal to promote something that felt wrong had saved both his integrity and his audience. But financial scams were just the beginning. While millions were mesmerized by primitive technology channels, watching people build elaborate structures with nothing but sticks and stones, one YouTuber wasn't buying it. Pauly DeGaulle released his most viewed video ever, a complete takedown of these primitive channels. His evidence? Devastating. Shovel marks in hand-dug holes, heavy machinery tracks around primitive sites, modern tools mysteriously appearing in Stone Age builds. He came to the conclusion that these weren't one-person survival stories, they were full production teams creating elaborate illusions. The primitive community attacked him. Fans called him jealous of their success. Why couldn't he just let people enjoy wholesome content? But then the floodgates opened. Other YouTubers started investigating. More evidence surfaced.
And to be a blue color, why is it so blue? Probably because the probably still be dying or something. There's no reason for it to look so blue like that.
The entire primitive technology genre got exposed as one massive staged production. Pauly had blown the whistle on one of YouTube's biggest visual deceptions, and now everyone could see the puppet strings. But fake videos were nothing compared to what was happening to real creators. In 2023, Jacksepticeye dropped a video that sent Mr. Beast fans into a frenzy.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Jack, do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
He said Mr. Beast turned YouTube into a soulless money machine, killing creativity for views and profit. Fans exploded. They called Jack bitter, jealous, a washed-up creator attacking someone more successful. This even sparked a reaction from Mr. Beast himself. So I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion or sports cars and instead chose to reinvest my money into making content, doing good, and inspiring kids to help others? This clip is insanely disrespectful, and obviously there is so much I could say about his content, but I'll just take the punches and be the bigger man. The backlash was brutal. How dare he come for Mr. Beast, the king of philanthropy? But then 2024 rolled around and everything changed. Mr. Beast launches Lunchly with Logan Paul and KSI, marketed as the healthy alternative to Lunchables. The hype was massive until people actually tried it. Consumers found mold in the packaging. Health experts called out the healthy claims as pure marketing BS, the same ultra-processed junk, just with better branding. And suddenly, Jack's bitter criticism didn't sound so bitter anymore. The creator who once fought the system had become the system. Mass-produced products, controversial partnerships, broken promises to fans. Jacksepticeye had seen it coming from miles away. While everyone was celebrating Mr. Beast's success, Jack was watching the slow transformation of a creator into a corporation. But corporate sellouts were harmless compared to the personal dangers some creators were spotting. On May 10th, 2019, beauty guru Tati Westbrook drops a nuclear bomb on the beauty community. She accuses 19-year-old James Charles of predatory behavior, describing inappropriate interactions with straight men. But here's where everyone turned on her. The timing looked suspicious. James had just promoted a competitor to Tati's supplement brand. People called her bitter, jealous, using serious accusations to destroy a competitor. James released his response video, denying everything, which shifted public opinion back in his favor. Tati gets labeled a manipulative has-been trying to destroy a young creator's career. Case closed, right? Wrong. 2 years later, more evidence began to surface, one of which was a young boy who came forward with grooming allegations against James Charles.
James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back. I'm gonna post proof of it right now. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. After sending me that first picture of his body, explicitly, he sent me multiple after that, and I'll post them now. I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see the, meaning my body. And after telling him, no, I'm not gonna send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of
claims of inappropriate messages, pressure for explicit content, all while James knew the victim's age. James denied it at first, but a few days later, he dropped an apology video to clear the air.
First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video.
But this time, the internet wasn't forgiving. The damage was done. James's channel gets demonetized. He lost sponsorship deals. And suddenly, everyone remembered Tati's jealous accusations and realized she might have been trying to warn us all along. But predators targeting teens, that was nothing compared to what one creator spotted happening to actual children. January 3rd, 2017. PewDiePie does something that would haunt the internet for years. He watches videos from 5-year-old Ryan Kaji's channel, Ryan's World, and something makes him deeply uncomfortable. While millions celebrate this successful kid YouTuber, Felix sees something else, a child being exploited by adults for profit. He points out the red flags.
At the same time, it's like, there's something off about it. It's kind of like seeing child stars on television, because their parents are literally forcing them to do it, and it's just something sad about it. And I can't help but getting the same vibe. Obviously I don't know what goes on, but I see, she doesn't even let him finish. He was clearly about to say something there.
Who will you hatch?
Look at him.
We even found a
No, you don't matter, because I matter!
Ryan being interrupted mid-sentence by his mother. Suspicious engagement metrics. Millions of views, but almost no genuine interaction.
Have you ever seen a video with 11 million views and 9,000 likes? Please direct me to that video, because it doesn't exist. These are not real people. These are not real views.
PewDiePie ends his video with a dark comedy sketch showing what life might really be like for a child YouTuber.
Can you do it again, baby? But can you do it with more energy?
More energy?
Yeah. Hey, Here's a Red Bull, okay? Mommy needs some dollars, so you need to look happy.
Constantly performing, constantly generating revenue, never just being a kid. The backlash was swift. How dare he attack a child? Jealous of a 5-year-old's success, completely over the line. But fast forward to 2024. Ryan is now a teenager, still making toddler content. In interviews, he sounds rehearsed, controlled. His father never takes his eyes off him, especially during personal questions.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because like the drawing and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've like worked on the whole time.
Concerns about exploitation, burnout, emotional trauma, everything PewDiePie had warned about, started looking terrifyingly real. The jealous creator who attacked a child might have been trying to save that child all along. But even child exploitation wasn't the most shocking prediction that came true. On April 13th, 2023, drama YouTuber Sunny V2 uploaded a video that would make him the most hated man on YouTube for the next 1 year. In the video, he titled, "How Will the Chris Tyson Situation Impact Mr. Beast?" Sunny made these bold claims following Chris's transition. Mr. Beast is trapped. Support Chris publicly, risk losing millions of silent viewers who will just disappear. Don't support Chris, face an even bigger public backlash. Either way, he warns, Mr. Beast's empire is in danger. The reaction was nuclear. Comments flooded in calling Sunny transphobic, opportunistic, a drama-hungry parasite. Even Mr. Beast himself fired back, publicly defending Chris on Twitter. But here's what made everyone even angrier. Despite the hate, despite being labeled the villain of YouTube, Sunny V2 refused to apologize. He doubled down on every single word. Then 2024 happened. Chris Tyson gets hit with serious allegations involving inappropriate behavior with minors. Suddenly, Mr. Beast is forced to distance himself and condemn the behavior publicly. Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. And that's when it hit everyone. The transphobic drama channel had called it. While millions were attacking him, he was seeing something they couldn't. The internet had to swallow a bitter pill. Maybe the villain they created was right all along, but all of these predictions fade in comparison to the most terrifying warning YouTube ever ignored. In June 2007, when most YouTubers were still figuring out what the platform even was, TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, noticed something that made his blood run cold. Users openly idolizing the Columbine perpetrators, profiles celebrating mass violence, warning signs screaming in digital silence. TJ uploaded a video calling them out.
I want to talk about these kids, not just kids, there's adults too, who seem to extol Eric and Dylan here on YouTube. And I think they should be investigated as potential dangers. I'll link to all of their profiles once again.
These aren't harmless trolls, he warns. These are potential threats, real danger hiding in plain sight. Among the profiles he highlighted, a Finnish teenager who seemed obsessed with violence. TJ didn't just make a video and move on. He begged people to pay attention. He said these were the exact warning signs everyone claims they never see until it's too late. The internet's response? Crickets. Some even criticized TJ for overreacting to internet weirdos. 5 months later, that Finnish teenager, Pekka Erik Alvinen, walked into his school and committed a tragic act of violence that resulted in the deaths of 7 students and 1 principal before taking his own life.
It was something that I warned you would happen. Something that I told you to be mindful of. And you didn't. You weren't mindful of it. You criticized me for it. Many of you said that I was being a bully, that I was picking on people.
TJ's video got flooded with comments from people who suddenly realized he had pointed directly at someone who would commit this tragedy months before it happened. He had screamed the warning everyone claims they never see until it's too late, making it one of the most heartbreaking times when a YouTuber warned us but we didn't listen.